is going on, everyone? So today we've got some pretty cool things going on. I will be dropping the engine and trans out of my car, which shouldn't really take that long. All you really have to do is take the CV axle nuts off, unplug everything, remove the motor mounts and trans mount, which is a super simple, easy job to do. It doesn't really take that much effort to do so. So I'm going to drop that out of there. I'm going to start taking parts off of the current engine that is in the car and then transferring it over to the new engine. Now, something I can't put the head on yet because my head gasket is not in yet, so that is something that we do have to wait on. Without further ado, let's drop this engine out. So, out of curiosity on how this engine's held up since I've rebuilt it, I'm going to take all these plug wires out, I'm going to take the spark plugs out, and then I'm going to test the compression just to see where it's at and, you know, if it is decent. I don't know how to put it. It's just out of curiosity. I'm gonna try this first, but I have to take all this crap off anyway, so it's really not a big deal. And Michigan is very bipolar right now, so the weather is like on and off and just sucks. It's been summer, spring, and all winter today. And look, right now it's fall. Let's get these off and do a compression test. Huh. A little bit over 180. That's better than I thought it would be. $180. Nice, nice. Man, over 180 again. Alright, now this is the cylinder that was really bad when I rebuilt this engine. This is the one I am most curious for. Now the reason I'm very curious with this is because these sleeves are FRM and you're not supposed to hone them, and I did. So my curiosity is peaked right now. Alright, last one. Oh yeah, there is the difference there. Oh yeah. Huh. 3 out of the 4 cylinders are exactly where I thought they were going to be. That one was a little higher than I expected it. Alright guys, so now that I've compression tested it and just out of my curiosity seeing where everything was at, I can now start unplugging, unbolting everything and getting this down. But first on the docket before we start unbolting stuff is draining the fluids. Now I have a pan that I'm going to drain everything in. I'm going to be as environmentally friendly as I can. So let's get this oil out. Then we also have to drain the trans, and then we have to do the radiator. So let's get on top of that. I got all the fluids drained. They are in a container. I tried to keep everything off the ground as much as possible, even though if you look at this asphalt, there's been quite a bit of destructive forces of fluids on it. But I got everything drained, and now Michigan's being bipolar again, and now it can't decide whether it wants to snow or rain. It's kind of in between, and it's not very fun. It's really, really windy. When I was pouring the oil in the container, all of a sudden a big gust of wind comes by, flings my funnel 50 feet that way. Oh, look, okay, there it goes. I'm gonna close my hood real quick for a little bit. It's not a big deal. Oop, I've done that before. Alright, time to go in here. Once this crap calms down again, I go back out and start unplugging everything and get ready to drop. One thing that I do have to do is these axle nuts here. So I'll do those next. Alright guys, so as you can see from the last time that I filmed, I've gotten quite a bit of stuff done here. I pulled the radiator out because I was worried about the slave cylinder hitting my radiator and messing up all my fins. That was one of my biggest worries with that. And then I just pulled all the nuts off of this real quick, and then I pulled each CV axle out of both sides here. So pretty much everything's unplugged. Fuel lines are off, clutch off, everything is off except for actually my oil pressure gauge, which that's not a big deal. That's pretty easy. But now all I have to do is get a jack, put it under this so it doesn't, you know, drop when I lower it down, and undo these. Now I am worried about where I'm going to put this exhaust because I can't unbolt it anywhere else I can unbolt it here, but I don't know. That's just something we'll have to worry about when we get to it, I guess. But that's okay for now. It's starting to snow again. Man, Michigan, make up your mind. But before I drop this engine down, I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to clean some stuff up here. I'm going to go in, eat dinner. Oh my goodness, what is this? I don't know. But I'm going to go in, I'm going to eat some dinner, close this up, and come back out to it. So I just did the entire engine swap, and I do gotta say it really woke this car up. Now it's fast. It's really fast. So you see here, got the new home light. Oh, maybe I got some things to wrap up yet on this engine swap. I think maybe I didn't tighten a bolt down, but whoops. But on further news, the engine's out. It is over here, just chilling. This big old girl just out here, yeah. So now pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the trans off, so I just have the engine. Then I'm gonna take this intake off and start ripping into it. It's a pretty simple process, but for today, after getting the engine out, and yes, I realize the recording stopped as I was pulling the engine out from under the car, so it's just whatever. But I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. But now I'm just gonna pull the trans off and be easier to handle this engine, a little less weight on it. So let's bog deep. Let's do it. Trans is off here. Now I get to take this clutch off here, then the flywheel, but everything looks as it should in here. Now the rear main on that engine's junk, so that's why it's so oily in here, but it's pretty looks pretty good. This throwout bearing's brand new. I put that in when I first got the car, so brand new starter, looking fresh. Yeah, man, looking good. So that's gonna do it for today's video. I have the engine pulled out, clear engine bay. I will be putting the suspension back on, rolling this up to my house and spraying down in here, making it look all nice and pretty, you know. Gotta have a clean engine bay, new engine. Gotta do it up. Anyways, go follow my Instagram at RicerFreak, link in the description. And just so you know, all the music that's been in like the past 3 of my videos has been from my brother Dustin, and I have a link to his Instagram in the description too. Go check him out. He's building that Mitsubishi over there. Be pretty cool, and you'll start posting on it shortly as he's coming home, and you will have a little bit of time to work on it. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, good rest of your night, and a good rest of your week. Ricer Freak, peace out.